I've come from Airport Plaza and I've just joined this little stretch of the canal opposite Neon Panet, and this canal runs all the way around the city, eventually goes out onto the Ping. So how do I get down to there then? Well, isn't this lovely? Well, now that's a bit of history there. That is part of the old city wall, I believe, and it's a huge embankment which is part of the old city. Use these tree roots as steps. Oi, mosquito. Nasty mosquito. And here we are at the top. So now I'm well away from the road. You can see where the post office is, just over there, the southwest end of the moat, and that's the start of Mahidol Road. I'm walking along the top of part of the old city, old part of the wall or pottery there, and parts of the old battlements here. Wow, this has put a bit of a stop to my gait. Very good. They've been excavating, and I'd have thought they're probably doing some archaeological work here. Behind me you can see these barred windows. Well, that place in there is keeping people in, and where we are right now is the Psychiatric hospital at the southwest end of the moat. Wow, I've seen photographs of this in years gone by and thinking, wow, what an interesting place, and here I am, I'm walking it. Fabulous. How lovely. Down here is a little bit more of a sign. I've just done a Google Translate on the sign that's here. This is Kanchanapisek garden or park. It was dedicated in 1996, I think that's the right year, by the local authority here to celebrate the 60th year of His Majesty King Bhumibol being on the throne, almost treading on walkabout Wayne's toes here. He does like a little walk down this area, and he comes down to the Vegetarian Society restaurant on the opposite side of the road where the exit of this park happens. Oh, there's that Chinese pond heron again. Blast. Missed him. There he is, front and centre. Nervous in the tree. Okay, so I'm back on top of the old earth wall again, and see if I can find out where it goes down this way. Well, this is the back of the Psychiatric hospital. Got some nice little gardens. A formal garden with some water rotating around it. That water looks like mud. God, where's that water coming from? Horrible mud. Look at the colour of it. Let's see where this path takes us. Very nice. Oh dear, hello. Woken somebody up. God Lord. There's actually some buildings up here on the top of the wall. สวัสดีครับออกไปได้ไหมผมเดินออกไปได้ไหมขอบมากครับขอบมากครับขอบมากครับทานข้าวครับโอ้กินแล้วครับขอบมากครับโอ้โหขอบมากครับเดินเล่นครับขอบมากครับคุณชื่ออะไรครับโสพลผมชื่ออาลีครับยินดีที่ได้รู้จักครับขอบมากครับ Well, what a lovely man that was. He let me go through his house so that I could walk through his house to continue my journey along the wall. And on this pathway along the top. What a fascinating little route this is. He asked me if I wanted lunch. Well, Tan Khao Lao Yang, it's that same old greeting. It's the same greeting that I talked to you about when I went to the waterfall. It's how people introduce themselves to you in being friendly to you, and they say Tan Khao Lao Yang Cup or Gin Khao Lao Yang Cup, and so friendly of him to just invite me into his home to continue this route and then say, have you eaten? How lovely. Well, that is a battlement, a brick battlement at the end of the wall. How wonderful is that? Now, if I look over here, where my finger is pointing, that's the playground opposite to the Vegetarian Society on the other side of the road. So Airport Plaza's down that way, Moat is up that way. Well, this is quite a wonderful place up here. Look at it. It's obviously got some significance with these two buildings here. Lovely. They've got little statues in there, and of course they've got their wraps on because obviously it's this time of year. It's cooler. A photograph of Rama 5, headless Buddhas, and again Rama 5. That's a nice one. The seated Rama 5. Municipality dump area, this arched roof building, that's where all the refuse trucks come. I'm not sure how much further I can go along here because there's some heavy hedging. Yeah, I think I might have to get down. Oh dear, that's a shame. So here we are, we're at the end of this walk. I can't go any further. I'm stopped because I can't get through here. I can't go through. And some tinkling bells the other side of that bush. And it may well be that there's another family home. So this is inside the old city. And actually inside because that's the wall behind me. And anything along here therefore will be... Oh, Swadee Cup man. Let's see if we can get back up on that wall here. We've got another little alleyway going up. Hello. Chatty. Oh, that's a dead end there. That's the end of the wall then. So the end of the wall is actually here. So just the other side of this is indeed this tinkly doggy. Hello. Yeah. What's there? Sawadi Cup. Sawadi Mae. From Majak Neon Panic. Chai. Dern Town Knee Cup. Chai. Dern Sanuk ใช่ไหมคะ Dern Sanuk. สนุกมากมาชื่ออะไรครับบวีค่ะบวีไม่ใช่เขาวีบวีน่ารักมันแก่แล้วเนาะกี่ขวบครับกี่ขวบพี่แดงพ่อที่14 ปีละ14อ๋อน่ารัก These lovely nice people sat outside their house whiling away their day. Well, on Google Map, this is referred to as Tipnet, amulet market, but they've also got some food stalls here, and you can come and have your lunch here, as I can see many Songtao have. It's just off of, as the name implies, Tipnet Road, and this is the best gloy tod in Chiang Mai. If I was to have those, I wouldn't eat my lunch, so I'm going to stay away from those. You get a bag of deep fried bananas, 20 baht. You know, if you buy them 10 baht, you just get fewer in it. But 20 baht, and you can stuff yourself silly and share with a friend. A nice bag of deep fried bananas. Anyway, I'm here at the junction of Tipnet and Wurlai, and this is where the Silver Temple's up there, and this is where the Saturday market happens. Well, this is fascinating. You can only take away the brownies from here. No, Gaston brownies. Let's go and find out where these brownies are made. The little back alleys. People live in these places. Wonderful. Oh. Feels like I'm back on the wall again. I am. There's a bit more of that wall. Look at that. I found a bit more of the wall. And a little pussy. This is what I was telling you about in the other videos, whereby you just turn left, turn right, and follow your nose and find something when you've turned left or right you didn't know was there. And I think what we've got here is the old remnants of that wall again. Sawadee Kap. Oh, ไปถนนใหญ่ไหม
ได้ค่ะ
ขอบมาครับ
ตรงไปแล้วก็เลี้ยวซ้ายอะค่ะ
ขอบมาครับ
ค่ะ
And here we have the water. Yay, 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 yay. Hello. Hello. Well, isn't that interesting? I started this journey looking at the water, and I've now found it again, and I'm at my destination. I started the journey at the moat, and I followed the little park there, Kanchanaphisek Park, to commemorate the 60th year on the throne for His Majesty King Bhumibol, and I followed the wall down, and the water, if you like, was out of sight, but I've just picked the water up again here, and here I am at Haya. So this is the pet market here in Chiang Mai. You can get cages for all shapes and sizes. Well, I held my breath and held my tongue. I've been there so many times and felt sick, and I've just felt sick again. I go to these places because I want to bring them to you. I actually want to demonstrate to you what I see. I don't like what I see, and it's hard for me to make any change. But I would ask you, if you are in Thailand and you want a dog or a cat, to please adopt. Well, thanks for joining me today on this walk around the old earthen wall. I've had time to sit and read a little bit about this. It was a discovery for me today. I wanted to make it quite clear to you that I didn't come here with any plan. I just knew that there was something here to be found in this little park. Now, the Kanchanaphisek Park that's here, that's the celebration of His Majesty the 9th Rama, the 60th year on the throne, is going alongside what is known as the earthen wall, and in Thai that's Kamphaeng Din. Now, I've done a bit of reading, and there's this guy called Archibald Cloquhoun. He was here in 1885, a British bloke. He did a lot of survey stuff and wrote a book, Living with the Shans, I think. And he did a lovely drawing of the old city, the square, the moat, and this Kamphaeng Din, this earthen wall, which is a semicircle, which goes around the southwest to the east of the city. And apparently this is where the Urks live, you know, the poorer people live, not the posh people in the city, not the monks in the monasteries in the city, in the temples. This was for the poor people outside. There's also a lot of talk in this discussion that I'll show you the link of the Mae Kha being redeveloped for the purposes of flowing sewage away and the treatment of sewage. So that's a whole new story. I actually want to talk about Mae Kha on a different video, so I'll continue this discussion there. So thanks for joining me in this one, and see you in the next. Take care. Bye bye.